Hey everybody, this is Katerina Satori. This is gonna be raw and real and deeply transparent. And I have this helicopter above my head. Hopefully we'll move soon. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. What's going on? Anna, my girl, my sister, thank you for joining. Guys, I have a lot of emotion going on right now, and I'm just gonna be so freaking raw and real with you because every single leader that is in my circle, and if you're logging in, you're a leader. You're a leader, and you have a galactic mission. And we just lost another warrior today. And I'm going through a lot of emotion because we cannot postpone our lives. We cannot postpone our mission. We cannot be frozen in paralysis of all these choices. Knowing exactly what we need to do next, we postpone our lives. Hi Cheryl, we lost a warrior today. This is going to be a tribute to James Butler, a fantastic coach, a powerful man, a friend, a leader who died unexpectedly. And I just saw the news and it just pierced my heart. And I've had the near-death experience. I don't really have the fear of death. I understand it's all divine perfection, no matter how difficult and challenging to accept the reality of it in the moment when your heart is aching. But what I got the download today is I have no time to waste during this critical time where who's going to lead this revolution? Who's going to lead this revolution? You and I. You and I. And you know what stops us, you guys? This is something that, I'm deeply esoteric. I study Egyptian mysteries. This is where my lineage goes. And I was studying the Emerald Tablet. You guys know Emerald Tablet? It's difficult for me to speak, but I'm just gonna collect myself and continue. And it was a big insight for me, you guys, because in the Emerald Tablet, if you never read it, get a copy. It's powerful. In the Emerald Tablet, they say there's a white brotherhood. It's kind of like a council of Ascended Masters, right? Anna says yes. Council of Ascended Masters. We have a white brotherhood, right? Our guides, our archangels, our Ascended Masters, our spirits. Don't you ever think that you are a helpless human without the guides, without the support. We have this white brotherhood. Well, the white has a contrast of the dark. You can counter that because this 3D reality is held by the duality, right? So we have the dark and we have the light. So if we have the white brotherhood, we have the dark brotherhood. And the dark brotherhood, it's dark forces that are not interested in people who are asleep. You know what I mean? They're not interested. They're gonna target people who are already empowered, awoke, who are already doing a really powerful work. That's why whenever you step on the path of deep service, when you step on the path of initiation means you're entering a new chapter of leadership. When you step on the path of initiation, you're gonna be initiated trial after trial after trial to purify your ego from the attachments, from the desire, from the clinging, from the selfish focus. So you're going to be put through the trial, you guys, and it's a deep honor to go through. And the hummingbird right above my head. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. I want to shine the light on this topic, you guys, because when you get a trial and you're alone in it, it's a deep initiation and it's a blessing because the dark forces are trying to seduce you into selling your soul, selling your power, selling your leadership capabilities, playing small. Don't make that foolish mistake, not being aware of this. It's happening. That's why I always drill this message. Find other visionaries. Find your galactic family. You know, be visible. Ask for help. Be real. Be transparent about your process. Drop the fucking facade that everything is just nice and dandy in your life. I'm gonna say be real, be transparent, share when it's hard, share when you're alone. When another warrior is down, who's gonna take their place? It's you and I. I've been feeling a lot of grief last 2 weeks, you guys, and just really being with it, because the bigger the light you hold, the deeper the darkness you have to be able to endure. Don't forget that. By the law of polarity. And I was going in unraveling this darkness for the last 2 weeks, because almost every person in my inner circle was going through such deep initiation, and I was holding space for them, and you know, holding that container. And for me to be able to do this, I have to be transparent with you about my process, because the last thing that I would want to show you is this bulletproof Katerina that never melts down. I'm a strong leader, but I also have meltdowns, you know, and the only way I can keep going is by embracing all of my humanity and by not postponing my life, not postponing my leadership. You know, it's imperfect, it's messy. I sometimes lose my way, but I keep going and I never give up on this path. And I'm here. My biggest mission, you guys, is to bring other leaders to unity through transparency of the process. You know that the bigger your mission, the bigger the forces of dark brotherhood that will want to seduce you, that will want to hold you back, that will want to put traps on your way. And when we lose a warrior, it's a major wake-up call for all of us. And my brother Joshua, my galactic twin, he's doing this powerful work with grief and loss. You know, because he lost so many people in his life. He lost his brother to heroin overdose. His brother died in front of him. And when you lose things, when you lose people, you have no time to waste. You have no time to think, is my fucking landing page perfect? Excuse me, I'm being very emotional right now, but I'm just calling how it is. You know, you're not wasting time. Be afraid to pick up the phone and call somebody and serve them deeply with abandon. You have no time to waste to bring other people to unity, you know? This is the beauty of loss. This is the power of loss, you know? And my brother Joshua shared with me, he says, one of the biggest gifts we can give to others is when we cross to other reality. And it really sat with me, guys. It really sat with me. So when I die, this is going to be my biggest gift to everybody who loves me. Yes. You know why? Because then everybody who loves me sees their life in a whole new light, you guys. It's a difficult concept to wrap around. But that's why we need people who lead people through grief and through loss and the beauty of it. So much loss, Cheryl says. Exactly, you guys. And may this loss bring us to unity. There's one thing, but another thing is raising our personal standards and stop postponing our lives. Stop postponing our lives. Because I don't know when I'm gonna leave, you guys. Maybe it's tomorrow is my day. And what is my legacy? What is my spiritual legacy? What is the mark that I left? You know? Did I spend my weeks in the funk perfecting stuff and being afraid of my own voice? Or did I serve and ideally live with abandon? What is it gonna be? We never know. So, a lot of loss, and I'm collecting myself, you guys. There is a beauty in loss. There is a blessing in loss. There is a power in prayer. So in honor of James Battler, he's been a really fearless man. I had deep respect for this person. He's my peer, a fellow leader. I can't wrap my mind around this. And what I want to honor his legacy. This is the man who lived his life boldly. And my message is, you never know where your decisions will lead you. You will lose your way. You will feel alone. You will feel overwhelmed. This is the part of initiation of leadership. And when you are there, what I encourage you guys to step into transparency. Be transparent when you're lost. Be transparent when you're uncertain. Be transparent when you feel weak. And show your strength in your vulnerability. Show your strength in your transparency. And make a decision to not postpone your life. Make a decision. You got an inspiring idea. You only have 24 hours to implement it. 24 hours. It's never going to be perfect. You can always do it better, but you only have 24 hours to make that call, to ask for an apology, to be real, to tell somebody you love them, to ask somebody whatever you wanted to ask them. 24 hours. That's it. You wait longer than 24 hours, you begin postponing your life. I can guarantee you guys. Last 2 weeks, I went through such a deep descent into this human suffering, feeling everything with every cell of my body, feeling the fear of people, fear of the future. And I'm feeling it and I'm transmuting it. And I'm here to testify, you guys, is that we have today. We have today. So you always have exactly what you need to move your mission forward, one day forward. You will never have enough to move your mission 100 days forward. Don't wait for it. You have today. What is a step you're going to take today in honor of the warrior that we just lost? How are you going to move your mission today, step forward, 2 steps forward, in honor of the warrior that we just lost? You know what, you guys, what goes through my mind, and I'm in the park, you're still here, I'm just gonna go for a little bit longer. You know what goes into my mind? All the times that I played nice, all the conversations that I left without speaking my truth fully, because I wanted to buffer that truth for somebody. Taking my responsibility, taking my ownership, where I held back. And it's the power of this loss that wakes your ass up. And you say, I am done playing nice. I am done holding back my truth, and I'm done standing on the sidewalks where warrior after warrior after warrior is taken down. No matter the reason, no matter the divine orchestration of it all, you guys, you know, I believe with that all my heart. I believe there is a divine matrix, there is a fractal universe, there's a holographic universe. All of it is in alignment, but when in the moment you got those difficult news, your heart hurts. And let it hurt, because the wisdom will come later. Embrace your hurt, feel it deeply. Let it stir your humanity, let it stir your resolve. Resolve. Stop going to conferences after conferences after conferences trying to feel worthy. You know enough. What is the one step you're gonna take today? Not just the fucking baby steps. What is the one bold, courageous step you're gonna take to move your mission forward? And I apologize for my language if it insults somebody. I don't mean to insult you. I have a lot of emotion going through me right now. I'm just gonna speak as if I would talk to a friend, if you were right in front of me, right in front of my body right now. This is how I feel, you guys. Because the future is bright if we all make it. All make it bright. The future is gloom if we each individually keep postponing our mission, keep postponing our lives, keep postponing our gifts, being afraid to own our voice. Whenever we lose a warrior, the rest of us has to rise up to feel his or her place. You're placed in the community where you're at for a specific reason. You have people in your circle for a specific reason. These are the people whom you're here to serve. Let's just open our eyes, open our hearts, and make a decision to recommit to not postponing our lives again. Thank you, Bernardo. Thank you, my fellow powerful leader. Thank you for your work with women. And you guys, I just instantly, all my dreams and my goals just went like a film strip, you know? And I said, Katerina, what are you creating in the world? What are you creating in the world? The deaf gives you that perspective. Because if I ask myself, I only had 6 months to live and an hour and a year to live, what kind of training would I offer? What kind of people would I serve? What kind of movement would I lead? If I only had 6 months, I don't have a lifetime. And with how fast I live 10 lifetimes in one lifetime. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to 50s. I don't know, fucking care. I just wanna give everything today. I don't want to be a woman who sacrificed my voice. I've done it many lifetimes when my voice was silenced. And the hummingbird is hovering, entire transmission, you guys, a hummingbird is hovering. Because we all lost somebody in our life. We all had loss. And this is the power of loss. The loss opens the valve in our heart. It's the deepest resolve. Deepest resolve when you say no more postponing my life, no more giving myself excuses, no more using money as an excuse not to go after my dreams, no more using other people as an excuse to go for my dreams, no more using security as an excuse for my dreams. Because here's the irony, you guys, here's the irony. You build this external security, right? You spend 2 decades selling your soul, doing something that you fucking hate, but it gives you money, gives you image, gives you power, gives you status. Don't you ever think that you don't sell your soul by going after the power without meaning, without purpose? Replay this transmission if you feel called to. I was talking about the dark brotherhood and the white brotherhood. And the dark brotherhood is not interested in the gullible people who are asleep. Dark brotherhood will target awakened warriors. So you will be seduced by power. You will be seduced by image. You will be seduced by all of these flashy things to keep you away from your true mission. Count on it. Be alert. Be present. Be honest. Be transparent. Surround yourself with other visionaries. And if you go through a ring of fire, you guys, I feel I'm constantly going through a ring of fire. It's a ring of fire after a ring of fire. And the reason why, to keep me humble. So honor your rings of fire. Honor them. And then between the rings of fire, you're gonna have oasis, my loves. You will have oasis. It can be a conversation with a kindred spirit that feels like an oasis for you. It could be a meditation retreat. It could be somewhere where you go, just restore your soul. It's not like you're constantly jumping through hoops. You will have oasis, but rings of fire will continue coming. Why? To purify the ego. apologize. I got a call came through. All right, you guys, I've been going on and on. My transmission for us. Send love to the warrior that we just lost, James Butler, to his fiance, to his family, to his clients, to the community that he served. I don't know if I will be next. And this is what I want to leave you. Wake up every morning and say, maybe today is really my last day. And maybe somebody will be making this video about me. I don't know, you guys. But this is a really powerful shake-up for all of us. To rise up and to say, if I had 6 months to live, what service would I really deliver? What are the people that I'd really help? Not what would I deliver that would I be able to monetize. Because trust me, those thoughts come. What is your deepest service? What is the message that is so scary for you and so edgy? And you wake up you fall asleep and you're just living 30% of your soul's potential. You know it. I know it. Trust me, I know my skeletons. Do you? My skeletons are loud and they could call me, Katerina, stop playing small. Where's your true authentic voice? And you guys, I'm deeply shaken up by all of this and have a full day of service, full day working with clients and showing up powerfully and holding the ground. But transparency gives me courage to keep going. Authenticity gives me courage to keep going, you guys. Deep transparency. I told you about the dark brotherhood. You also have the white brotherhood. You have ascended masters. And those of you who've been doing years of deep inner work, who open your channels, who open your gates, who open your power centers, call on your ascended masters, call on your teachers, call on your angels, surround yourself with protective light. I love you guys. I love you very much. Thank you for being here. Go and share your voice. Show up powerfully in the world. Don't be a person who betrays your heart. Be the person who gives it all you got. Because we really, really need you. We need you. Each one of you is a station of consciousness. Each one of you is a station of consciousness. Hear me on this one. Each one of you is an antenna broadcasting the signal. Without you, the community where you're placed would freaking collapse. Don't you ever forget about the power that you have when you are in deep service, when you tend to your vibration, when you tend to your heart, you emit this powerful signal. You are a station of consciousness. Wherever you're placed, bless your reality. Stop cursing it. Bless your soul, bless your gifts, and take one step to bring your mission into the bigger role and the bigger power. You always have enough for one step. You don't know if you have enough for 3 steps, 5 steps, and you don't need to know. You have enough for one step. What are you gonna do with that?